Yo, 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 yo. New day, early start. It's a weekend. We're playing classical. Let me lower it down. Let it be lowered. Let it be lowered. We're trying to reduce the copyright strikes here at SigmaShake. We've been getting way too many copyright strikes warnings. Not hopefully never gonna be banned because we're barely like doing stuff, but yeah, we're just trying to reduce the amount, you know, so we don't get trouble. And classical, no copyright on classical music except for like one or two songs apparently. Yeah, there was like, I forgot which one it was, but yeah, I was surprised myself that I got copyright strike. It was the Valkyries song, like Rise of the Valkyries or something like that. I love that song, but it's copyright striked or something. Something's going on. Maybe it's because it was played by somebody else or something. But yeah. Anyway, what do we have today, guys? Let's recap. Let's recap yesterday. Let's see. Went over the portion of using too much tokens because I left it on goal mode yesterday night or yesterday morning. And let's see what did we do, guys? What did we do? I wish there was like a way to like recap like what we did yesterday. Every time. You gotta recap. What did we do yesterday? Right. See, stream ended early that one night. Let's see here. Let's see about a second half. It's me gone. Watching some videos. No content, guys. Working on. Let's see. Oh, we're running out of tokens, so we're preparing a NISO setup on my machine, so we could properly test SSG with a different harness using PyAgent. More progress on Windows. Setting up on Windows. We have one or two bugs right now, I think. Oh yeah, setting up the website. We did a major rehaul of the website. I was like, man, I can't really do any visualizations. So what could I do? Oh, I could just post my own website. I could post my own app, desktop app, and just like show a little demo. It's a little scrunched up, I do admit. But at least it shows like the product and people could just like navigate through stuff. Right? Gives them a chance to take a look. And has like some tutorial built in on it, how it looks. Should actually focus on the proper things. We'll fix that. But yeah, slightly better on the website. Then they could just scroll down or view. I should probably not read the docs there because they'll be like, what the heck? I'm just trying to click through stuff. And I'm reading through the docs all of a sudden. Okay. I think we're going to be at a point, guys, where nobody reads documentation. No one's going to read documentation. They just want, get working now. So I should probably like make some adjustments here. Our desktop, our CLI, our extension. And yeah, hopefully we'll do some different stuff here. Just some slight touches to the website, every now and then. Yo. Bro, can you review my website? It's under development, but still. Sure. Send me your website. I'll take a look. Nice to see you. I haven't seen you much around. Let me see your logs. Have you been chatting? Are you a chatter? All right, I don't even have any data on you. That's how new of a chatter you are. I would see you here. I'm not sure why. Let me check. But thanks for watching on YouTube, man. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate it, man. Does me a solid watching on YouTube. I need you to update Chat Analyzer. I'm not able to get real-time updates for YouTube chat. All right, do that. Send me your website. Send me your website. All right, YouTube content. YouTube content. Oh, baby. Oh, 5 minutes of Hermes. Okay, 5 minutes of Hermes.
Hermes agent.
Yeah, I am coming regularly from like 1 week. Nice. Awesome. Thank you, man. Thank you. Maybe I should have details on followers actually. That way I could get like how long somebody has been watching. Let me do that really quick. I want you to also add a feature to include all my YouTube watchers and followers and subscribers on YouTube and Twitch, and do analysis on like include the metrics of how much time watched, you know, what videos clicked on, you know, lots of data to help me know about, you know, my viewers, chatters. All right, let's do that. Let's look at this.
AI agent built by...
Yeah, I use Hermes, guys. Just to let you know, I use Hermes. Not a fan of any agent at this point, guys. Not a fan of any agent. Reason for that is you still have to sign up for all these random sites, and you know, I don't want to do that. I want all my sites VibeCoded, you know. All my sites VibeCoded.
An open source autonomous AI agent built by Noose Research. Hermes agent is not a copilot, not a chatbot, not another ChatGPT wrapper. It's an autonomous agent that lives on a server and runs continuously. You don't open a dashboard to talk to it. You text it. Telegram, Discord, Slack, WhatsApp. It feels like messaging someone who's always online and happens to know
domain. YouTube doesn't let me paste. Okay.
Oh, and quickly before...
I wonder if we could have like a link for stuff for people to paste and stuff. Lifter, layer lift dash app. All right. Layer lift dash app dot Vercel dot app. Is that it? Oh damn. Whoa. Pictures. I'm pretty hesitant of people showing pictures. I have nothing. Is it to give them, you know, an upper, like a, what do you call it? Let's see with this. Every image is secretly editable. Okay. All right. No API key, runs in browser. Okay. I like how you got one of my things here. You got the background, you got the particles, you got the domain, you got the sign in with Google. Okay. Well, what are we doing here? Everything you need to remix an image. Okay. Modify an image really quickly. You know what you should focus on? You should focus on thumbnails. YouTube thumbnails. I think people will actually like do something about it. Everybody wants a thumbnail, guys. Everybody wants a good thumbnail, especially on YouTube. But for images, I think people are like, maybe you could go with real-time images. You don't really have anything. Do you want this to just be a simple like site people just quickly use, or do you want this to be like a company? Like, what do you want? You want this site to be? It recognizes anything about anything. Okay, got it. Drop an image. Yeah, very simple. Powered by Claude. Okay. Do you get free inference? Is it connected to API? Is it connected to the API? I just want people to quickly use it. Okay. All right. Then probably don't even add all this. Don't even add all this. Just immediately make it the image thingy to upload image and start doing stuff. That way, people can just start using it without having to read anything.
We start. I post 3 videos weekly, so subscribe and hit that bell to become a code head and get notified as soon as I drop. All right, let's go. Two things separate Hermes agent from the other AI agent peasants. The first one is persistent memory. Hermes remembers everything across
I need
every
a jacket.
session, not just the last
Be back.
conversation. All of them. Your projects, your preferences, the way you like problems explained. It runs a layered memory system that builds a model of you over time. Most AI tools are a whiteboard that gets wiped every session. Hermes is a notebook that never closes. A month in, every interaction is shaped around you specifically. The second thing is a self-improving skills loop. Every time Hermes
bet.
works through
I'm
something
kinda lost.
complex,
I'm not
it
getting any
saves that
idea.
solution
Makes
as
sense.
a reusable skill. It
Makes
doesn't
sense.
have to figure out the same thing twice. So it's not just remembering you, it's getting more capable the longer it runs. That combination is what actually solves the reset problem. Okay, that's cool and all, but how do you actually use Hermes agents? Well, installation is very easy. It's actually a single curl command on Linux, Mac, or WSL2, done in under a minute. The real question is where you run it, because this
Actually,
thing is a server that
guys,
stays on.
I tried it. It's more than just 1 minute, guys. Installation, maybe a minute, but setting up, probably more. Probably way more.
24/7. And if you're planning to use your main laptop for that, well, that's actually a very bad idea because you will make yourself vulnerable to prompt injection attacks and a lot of other vulnerabilities. And that's exactly where Hostinger, today's sponsor, comes in. Just click my link in the description.
Oh my God. Hosting it again?
Choose a plan. I recommend that you up and deploy Hermes choice. Own server power, more module, a capability the community building and sharing them. Now there's even a whole hub website that lists all the available skills. As you can see, there's almost 90 built-in skills, 81 optional ones, and over 500 community skills spread across 18 categories. There are skills that generates
Oh my
motion
God.
graphics
Is this
for your
another ad
specific
still?
workflow. You can install
I can't tell if
community
ad. I can't tell if ad.
looks for its own upgrades. Then there's sub-agents, and I think this one doesn't get enough attention. If you've ever tried to get a single AI session to handle 5 different things at once, you've watched it slowly lose track of all of them. Context gets stretched, earlier parts of the task drop off. Hermes handles this by spinning up isolated workers for specific paths. Each one has its own focused context and toolset. When each worker finishes, the results come back to the main agent and get assembled. You ask for one thing, a whole process runs in the background. Last thing, who is this actually for? Honestly, not everyone. If you just need quick answers, a chatbot does that fine, so you'll be fine with just ChatGPT. But if you're a developer with repetitive, structured workflows, a creator who's sick of re-explaining your projects every session, anyone who does the same kinds of work day after day and wants a tool that builds on that instead of resetting it, the difference is real. On day 1, it's a capable agent. 6 months in, it knows your workflow better than tools you spent years setting up. Oh, and by the way, I have a full install and setup guide up in the channel. It's linked in the description. Check it out. All right, code head out.
Not that good of a video. Not that good of a video. I'm sorry, Carax. I watched it though. I watched it. I watched it. Man, these ads suck. All right. What are you doing? Tool and skill or sub agent. Decomposing the agent. All right. See here.
Applied AI. What that means is I essentially split my All right, fantastic. Can everyone hear me? Thumbs up, all good?
Thumbs up.
All right. Everyone, I hope that you have had a fantastic day at Code with Claude London so far today. My name is Will. I'm on our engineering team at Anthropic. I sit on a team called Applied AI. What that means is I essentially split my time between internal engineering work and time spent building agents with customers. So folks, imagine that you built and shipped an agent to solve a problem. I'm sure that's something that a lot of the folks in this room have actually done. And imagine that this agent worked fantastic, right? But it worked so well that a few weeks after shipping, you were asked to add some additional capability to the agent. A few weeks after that, you received more business requirements and you added additional capability. This pattern continued and continued until before you know it, Your system prompt had grown to become several hundred lines long. You have dozens of tools and sub-agents that exist for your agent. And because of the complexity, you've started to see regressions in the areas that your agent was previously accelerating in. So if this is you, you're not alone. We see this type of scenario happen pretty commonly with customers and actually with ourselves included in that. So within this workshop, we are going to simulate an agent that has essentially grown to a complexity where we start to see degradation in its performance. We're then going to walk through some of the decisions that we as engineers and architects make in order to improve the design of our agent to restore the performance that we expect with the additional capabilities. Specifically, we're going to make some decisions around tools and skills and sub-agents. As we modernize the stack of our agent, we want to make sure that we're using the right agentic primitives at the right time. So when do you use a tool, when do you use a skill, and when do you use a sub-agent? We're going to talk through all of that in this session. As I mentioned, folks, this session will be hands-on. So let's go ahead and get started. I first want to walk you through our problem statement in our agent. So for the purposes of this session, we're going to be focusing on an agent called Stock Pilot. This is an inventory management agent that was designed by and for a mid-sized retailer. The agent that you see on the screen can do several things. It can flag low levels of stock. It can forecast demand. It can pick suppliers. It can file POs. And ultimately, it can write weekly reports for the employees of this retailer. Now, none of these capabilities are particularly complex on their own, but again, the issue is that we've essentially bolted capabilities onto our agent over time without modernizing our architecture. This complexity has started to cause some problems. Let's take a look at the actual architecture today of the agent. Folks, today the agent is facilitated by a single orchestrator. So you see the Stock Pilot orchestrator sitting at the top of the screen. The agent has a system prompt, as I mentioned, that's grown to be about 400 lines long.
That's reasonable,
It has 12 different tools. 3 of those tools happen to be wrappers around sub-agents with completely isolated context windows. So if you have the repo pulled up, which we'll go into more detail in just a bit, there's an agent that's under a folder called Before, which essentially walks through this agent exactly. So again, orchestrator, long system prompt, a lot of tools. We have a lot of sub-agents. The result of this is that our evals have started to dip. So let's imagine how we got here for a moment. Again, like we built that agent up front to solve a really specific problem. We received business requirements to say add maybe some forecasting capability to our inventory management agent. So what we decided to do was essentially just spin up a forecaster as a sub-agent. Again, later on, we received more requirements to add report writing capability to our agent. So we decided to add another sub-agent for that report writing capability. Again, our eval started to dip over time because we added more and more complexity while just bolting this capability on. So let's take just a little bit of time and talk about evals specifically. For this agent, folks, we have 12 different eval tasks across 5 different types of graders. So my colleague gave a talk on evals shortly before this. Evals will have a component within this workshop, but it won't be the main focus. I'll give you a quick summary of the tactical evals that we're using for this agent. On the left side of the screen, you see some IDs. You see several evals that start with the letter R. This stands for regression. These are more realistic, single-turn tasks that we grade the model's capability on. So imagine I give the model a task. The model comprehends that task within the agent, calls some tools, and then provides a response back to me. We're essentially evaluating that response. We also have some more complex tasks that we're grading the model on. So you see those F IDs, the IDs that start with F on the left side of the screen. That stands for failure mode. In this case, we're evaluating the model over a more complicated multi-turn task that we're grading. Now, again, I won't go into evals too specifically. We have a number of different types of graders that are both deterministic and non-deterministic. Right? When I talk about deterministic evals, we're grading things like turn count and like latency and like the number of tokens that are used as our agent is completing a particular task, and we're tracking those deterministic metrics over time. We're also using the idea of LLM as a judge to evaluate the non-deterministic characteristics of our agent. So personality and tone and style and output quality, we're using a non-deterministic grader as a part of our eval to evaluate our agent's non-deterministic characteristics. Now, we're going to run the evals for our agent in just a bit, but when you do, you'll find that the agent is struggling a bit. I'll talk about some of these evals in just a little bit more depth. So F1 on the screen, third from the bottom, this is essentially simulating a daily low stock sweep. So again, this is an inventory agent. We're simulating our ability to look through all of our inventory and pull the low levels of stock.
I'm trying to stay awake on this.
This eval you'll find will actually fail because the agent is going to do the right thing. Terminal window. Within the first block under the commented text, we can see that the agent pulled the right forecasting baseline and also pulled the right promotion multiplier. So forecasting baseline, 12 units a day, promotion multiplier, 3.1x. This is all details from the sandboxed environment where tools.
Cloud Managed Agents provides harness and managed infrastructure. Model, system prompt, auth, array.
Calls are actually happening. Again, this allows us to offload particular parts of the stack to then only worry about the design of our agent itself.
All right, let's do some
I mentioned
conclusions.
We moved away from that and we decided to use the CMA. Did some building. Again, I'm going to skip through these because we spent some time talking about them. We just talked about subagents. Again, there's a few different cases where you can use them. We just talked about callable agents. You can also just define your subagent as a tool, which is what we did previously, but we actually moved away from that and we decided to use the CMA native capability. There are a lot of cases where you can just now scrap the subagent entirely and just give more flexibility and capability to your main agent. So what we have a lot of customers doing is actually just consuming capability into their main, in this case, orchestrator, because frontier models have gotten intelligent enough to manage across more information where you just don't need as many subagents. So again, when you're thinking subagent, I have a big problem that I want to throw a lot of Claude at, or I want a separate Claude to kind of look at the work of either me or of a different instance of Claude. Two great times to use subagents. Okay, so let's look at the architecture that we ended with. Again, refreshing us, we started with an orchestrator, system prompt of about 400 lines long. We had 12 tools, 3 of them were subagents. What did we end with after this exercise? We still have an orchestrator, but we deployed that on Claude Managed Agents because I didn't want to have to worry about infrastructure, scaling, security, etc. I just wanted to worry about my agent. Right? Like in Will's simple terms, like that is when I reach for Claude Managed Agents because I just want to worry about building the best thing possible and not all the messiness that comes with it. We simplified our tools. We now have, right now 3 different tools. So we actually simplified everything to just use bash, read, and write. Now, when our agent starts executing, we sync some data into the Claude Managed Agents environment so that it can reason across that data. We actually simplified our system prompt to 15 lines long, and we replaced all of our business logic.
Wait, what? 15 lines long?
With skills. So again.
Oh, just replace it with skills. Oh, okay.
And I was just stuffing requirement after requirement into my system prompt. I decided to take that, package it up as skills so that Claude could pull that in.
Oh, yeah, man. I don't like skills.
Information.
But I'm required to use them in order to properly make my agent do something.
Into its brain only when Claude realized that it needed it in order to solve a problem.
Well, let's see here. second. Oh, cables are in the way. I can't even use my mouse. Sorry.
As a result of this, we showed how we can then start hill climbing on evals to see improvements over time. So at the end of this, my eval score is about 92%. I've simplified my design. I'm leaning into some of the primitives that make Claude great. And I'm seeing the positive results after doing so. Again, some of the eval results, you see that here after running this. We're getting faster. We're using fewer tokens because we're leaning into code execution. Our turn count is remaining sort of the same, but again, because the token usage...
All right. He's allowed to do 15 lines because of this simple thing, right? But mine's a whole mono repo. His is not. So when I look at my system prompt, let's see here. Oops. Let's look at my system prompt. System prompt, what's this? Cancel. Let's go back here. System prompt, system prompt. Set. Mine is 200 lines, 300 freaking lines. Man, mine just keeps like automatically growing itself. I should probably, I definitely need to reduce it by a dramatic amount because it used to be 200 lines or less than 200 lines and then it grew. It grew pretty large. Jesus. Disk cleanup. I don't think I need to do disk cleanup that much anymore, but what could I do? What could I do? Project specific. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, back to the music. Back to the music, guys. Not that one. Let's go to our main playlist. Main playlist. I gotta stop playing like those, what do you call it? The Bankai Funk thingies song. Oh, that's a stream start. Never mind. Where is it? This one? This one? This one. I gotta get rid of this one. This one has way too many copyright strikes. This one too. These are fine. These are fine. Well, all right. It's too loud. Let me check. Let me check. All right, needs to be a little bit lower. All right. That's better. Man, I don't know what it is, but sneezing, coughing, maybe because I just woke up. I sound like I'm congested. Very congested, guys. What the heck's going on? What the heck's going on? What the heck's showing on my screen, guys? What the heck's this feed? Hey, it's Outdoor Boys. I don't want to listen to this.
Some people.
Outdoor Boys is a guy, family man, that just goes out by himself and goes out to do outdoor trips and just like sleeps out in the night and does stuff. But
People
I want to see why he's
call
here.
me a survival expert. Well, as a survival expert, I want to clear up a common misconception. Survival is not something we just do in the woods.
We need to survive, guys.
Something each and
Let's
every
try it.
one of us has to do every single day. And
We gotta
whether you're building
survive.
a fire or gutting a moose or drafting a motion, we're just trying to survive
Yep.
as best we can.
As a
with the
startup, we're trying to
resources we
survive,
have.
guys.
So I would like to help give you some advice to survive whatever's coming next.
Uh-oh.
And while I
Is
do
it AI?
not know what your future holds, I can tell you that the world is changing at a terrifying and fascinating pace.
Okay.
So here I am, I'm 47 years old. I'm not properly old yet. And I've seen some crazy stuff.
Okay.
I remember watching the Berlin Wall come down live on television as a child. I remember hearing about the internet for the first time. I thought it was a fake. I thought I didn't understand that. I was an adult the first time I ever saw an email. I was married when 9/11 happened. And the year before I went to law school, this thing
He
called
went to law
YouTube was
school? Oh
invented.
my God.
I
don't know that
practicing
much
for
about
3
him,
years
guys.
before I ever got my first social media account. I've seen 7 U.S. wars, 6 recessions, and I've survived 1 global pandemic so far. I'm only 47.
Damn.
I don't know what the next 40 years holds for you. But I doubt any of us are going to get through it without seeing terrible
I need
and
you to
amazing
trim
things.
our system prompt to
We don't know
20
what these
lines
changes are
and
going to
convert
be,
everything to
but we
skills.
do know they're coming. You need to be ready to grab the opportunities that are
Skills
going to come in this
and
changing world.
or
And you need to be ready to
rules.
survive the storms. And the best survival advice I can give you is very pragmatic. I would say save some money.
What? They just say save some
Pretty
money?
simple, but it's not. The best,
No.
most important things are often simple but hard to do.
Okay. What is
Money
that?
is freedom, money is power, money is
Sure.
flexibility.
Yeah.
When
Yeah.
change happens, those people who can afford to adapt can prosper and take advantage of those opportunities. And those
True. If I,
who cannot
guys,
afford,
guys, if I had like a thousand, if I didn't sell or sell my money in Nvidia, I'd be a multimillionaire.
to be flexible,
But I had to sell that much. I had to sell it to pay my bills.
get crushed. I want to share a little bit of some experience from my life with this. During the 3rd year of law school, 2008, the U.S. housing market imploded. 16 million homes were foreclosed.
Yep.
The unemployment rate was twice what it is today. Law firms across the country were closing. And when I sat in those seats, 1 out of 3 law students didn't go on to get law jobs. Okay, I was working for a
it's
firm
tough.
that had 35 attorneys, and when 3 months before graduation, I was laid off, and that firm was a solo practice.
Damn.
And by the time I sat for the bar, I was in panic mode.
Oh
I
my
put
goodness.
out 3,200 resumes to law firms and lawyers
Yeah.
across the country.
Guys, I keep telling you guys, you gotta apply to 100 companies. 100 companies, guys, per month. At this current state, it's per month. I wouldn't be surprised if you apply to 1,000.
I got 15 job interviews and no job offers. I remember driving to Boynton Beach, Florida.
Yeah. I would say the statistics is right. I would say like for every 100 job applications that you submit, you get about maybe 1 to 3 like contact back.
There was an entry-level associate position advertised. And I remember interviewing for this, and the partner points out the door at a well-dressed professional woman in her 50s who was being trained to make copies and run the coffee machine. She goes, "See that woman there?" I go, "Yeah." She goes, "That's our new receptionist. She's a licensed attorney with 20 years of experience." 300 people applied
Holy.
for her job, many of them licensed attorneys. Why do you think you deserve to get an associate position? And I looked her dead in the eye and said, "Because I am very, very good looking." Go big or go home, right? You know,
Yeah, that's
I
true.
did not
Go
get
big or
that
go
job.
home.
I did not.
Oh, you did not?
I did not
Okay.
get that job.
Okay.
I couldn't back it up. I couldn't back
Gonna
it
back
up.
out. Okay.
But I walked away from that convinced that it was going to be easier to steal people's clients than it was to get a job. And so I said, I'm going to start my own law practice. October 2009, I got my law license. the ink wasn't dry, and I had my law firm started. And the very next day, I was open for business. I worked for 13 months for free. I spent $15,000.
13 months? 13 months for free. Yeah, I guess you gotta do what I gotta do. I volunteered for like a good 3 months before I got my first official paying job.
Multiple failed advertising campaigns trying to drum
Yeah.
up business.
Yep, guys, look at the videos, guys. Look at my videos. Look at my videos, guys. Each and every one of these videos that I have on my channel. Every single one, guys. Every single video, guys. Failure, guys. Apparently not so much. Apparently I'm starting to get some people funneling in from the VODs, and they're catching my live stream, increasing my view count for monetization every so often. I was like, I was at 0, and now I'm at like 110 watch hours. I'm almost there, guys. I'm almost there, and I just need 463 more subscribers, and I'll be eligible for monetization on YouTube. We're almost there, guys. We're almost there. I should probably just keep trimming my content, turn them in the videos, make it work, But so far, no conversion yet, right? No conversion yet. There's still a failed, right? But every failure is a lesson, and we learn from those lessons. We're just not in a rush right now, guys. We're not in a rush to advertise our product yet. We need it to be good. We need it to work. We need it to be reliable, and then we'll start cranking that ad campaign.
And on the 14th month, it all changed. My final advertising campaign blew up, brought in tons of clients.
Yep, it only takes one, guys. Like I said, engineering or luck isn't luck. It's persistence, it's social connection, contacts. Eventually, you'll get that exposure, and when that spotlight reaches you, you gotta deliver. You gotta deliver, guys. Keep saying it every single time.
My law firm exploded, and it made my family very well off. And the very first employee I had was a guy from my graduating class, and he had good GPA. He'd been on the Journal and internships, and everything I wasn't. And I was graduated second from the bottom of my class, and I was the weird dude who was always fishing instead of studying, and I was a hot mess as a student. And I've spent a lot of time thinking about the differences in trajectory, and I'm convinced it's not skill and it's not intelligence that prevented him from doing what I did. It was money. I had money in the bank, and he had debts. I could afford to work for free for 13 months. I could afford to take risks. He could not.
That's true, guys.
I have often reflected on this. I was very fortunate to have money at that period of time. I had been given an opportunity to work construction in Alaska and raised by good people who taught me to save and invest aggressively. And I was fortunate enough to marry a wonderful woman who also worked hard and saved money. Not everybody is that fortunate.
True.
I cannot honestly say I deserve the success I have. All I can say is that I did not waste the opportunities that were gifted to me. If you are fortunate enough to be given a chance to earn some money and to survive out there, please do not waste that opportunity that you've been given. When you have money in the bank, you have options. When you are living paycheck to paycheck, you have two options. You work every single week, or you go bust.
True.
People who are not saving money are one problem away from disaster. And the only thing I can guarantee you about your future is problems will come. Now, there are a lot of things we cannot control. There are no guarantees in life. That is why it's so important to save. If you are fortunate enough to be one of those people that gets a paycheck, you have been given an opportunity that not everybody gets. Do not waste that opportunity. Now, what's the point of all this? Am I telling you you stop eating out a few times and life's all going to be great and you're going to be rich? No, I'm not saying that at all. I do not know what we are going to have to do to survive the next 40 years, but I can tell you that your odds of success are much, much greater if you spend less than you make and you save money aggressively. So much of my success was because of God, my parents, my family, and other people, and things outside of my control. I was blessed with opportunities, and the best I can say is that I didn't screw it up. I don't know what opportunities and dangers are going to come. But if you are fortunate enough to get a paycheck, don't you screw it up either, okay? Save as much as you can, as quick as you can, because some amazingly wonderful opportunities are coming your way. And if you're going to be ready to take advantage of those and to survive the storms, you're going to have something in reserve. So good luck out there. I know you can do it.
Gotta work hard, guys. Gotta save that money. Gotta save that money. Man, this feed is just total toxic, guys. How do people do it? How do people do it? All right, back to music. We'll get there, guys. We are not advertising our product yet. We are not making videos yet. We are in complete stealth mode, guys. We are in complete build in public stealth mode, guys. We don't want to sell garbage, guys. Or garbanzo. We don't want to sell garbanzo. We want to sell diamonds. Okay, gold. We want to sell gold, guys. We want to sell gold. Not coal, not snake oil. Complete gold mine. All right, let's see here. What's this? All right, it trimmed it for me. All right. Kept non-forest, carried elsewhere. Okay. All right, I followed the guy's advice, guys. I followed that guy's advice. Less than 20. Well, it's at 16 lines. The guy used 15 lines.
Welcome to Costco. I love
Hey,
you.
bro, soloing here as well. Hey, what's up? Hello. What's up? What do you mean by solo, though? Welcome to the community, man. Welcome to the community. Usually when people follow, people subscribe, I always say, you know, how did you find my channel? How do you find my channel? We're at the very bottom. We're at the very bottom, guys. So it's always a feat to find me. So, and then to get to know my viewers, I always ask, like, what's the Windows? All right, awesome. I found you by tags. The tag meta is real, guys. The tag meta is real. I go over it all the time, man. Welcome. I usually ask what operating system you use. It seems like you use Claude Code, so cool. Welcome to the community, man. Welcome. Glad you found me, man. We're here to build $1 billion business, guys, solo. Although it doesn't feel like it's a solo journey anymore. I have a lot of folks, you know, helping me out, testing my app, downloading my app, you know, working hard to also watch me be successful. So yeah, I'm personally also a dev. I've been working on a website for Cypress. Or I don't know what Cypress is. Is that the college? Is that a college? It sounds like a college. But yeah, I've been, you know, grinding 12 plus hours a day streaming. And the country, bro. Okay, got it. Nice. I have people all over the world. I usually like when people like, what do you call it? Search, find me. Wow. You're on an island. Damn. Is this Middle East? Damn, you're literally next to Israel. Crazy. Want to check out the UI? Yeah. Send it to me, boy. Send it to me. Send me your site, bro. Send me your site. By the way, we're at like okay, let me view it off stream really quick. realc.app. Okay. All right. Safe for work. Wow, this is cool. This is cute. This is cute. Coming soon. Okay, reality app. All right. Yeah, just to let you know, I'm using 2 Claude Code accounts. We Tokenmaxxed our first account, on our second account, and yeah, man, this is really cool. I like. Oh wow, you know what this reminds me of, guys? You know what this reminds me of? Nomad's List. Except Nomad's List is everywhere. It's made by the solo developer guy, Peter Levels. Shows like all these different sites about like every single country. Hey Niso, morning. Yep. Peter Levels, inspiration, by the way, inspiration of a solo dev making everything themselves. I don't have a Twitter account. Maybe one day, guys. Maybe one day when we get our first customer, and we get what do you call it? We get money to, you know, more revenue than expenses. Then we'll buy an account and start posting on Twitter every day. Anyway. But I hope you could. You gotta come up with the prompts. Like we do a lot of. I have like 33 services. I have a big app to do I have several web services. Everything you see on my stream, web service. And people are having fun with that. It's cool. But yeah, that's what it reminds me of. You're looking for a bedroom, like Airbnb combination, but for actual like listings for actual apartments. Or wow, this is huge, man. This is huge. Holy moly, what the heck? I'd love to live in one of these. Is it paradise over here? Bet you guys eat a lot of seafood, maybe. But that's cool, man. Cool. Shopping, there's more 100 listings. Do you own these listings? Yeah, it's gotta be like a portal for anything related to Cyprus. Okay, got it. Man, Cyprus looks like a what do you call it? A place for rich people. What the heck? It's a paradise indeed. Okay. All right, let's see. Food. All right. It's a paradise, huh? A paradise in the Middle East? Occupied by Turkey, people in Turkey. Okay. A bunch of Hassan Abis over there. I knew Hassan Abi was rich. Just acting like a cheap guy. But there's all these things here that the world won't shut up about Israel. Yeah. Man, how do they get all these supplies? Do they just like import it and stuff? Yeah, probably, right? Guys, yeah, enough about Israel. Enough about the politics, guys. A lot of proofs. Yo, locally, wow, locally? Jesus. I need to improve my, what do you call it? GeoGuessr. So I need to know like how do I identify Cyprus? Great olive oil and fish and wine. Okay. See the streets. We're practicing our GeoGuessr skills, guys. Practicing. Wow, they have cars here too. Cars everywhere. All right. Wow, guys, look, they even have the electric scooters. What the heck? Let's go. Let's check it out. Bam. Oh man, you guys got a graffiti problem here. Okay. See here. Is that a gas station? Is that a Shell gas station? That is a Shell gas station. What the heck? Have you been I don't know what the word is, but like the US has stuff here. Let's see what type of cars are here, guys. We got Mercedes. Yeah, it's not because there isn't a lot to do in Cyprus, UK. Got it. All right, okay. See what we got. Is that a Honda? It looks like a Honda Civic. Mitsubishi. Check out Limassol, Cyprus. All right. Okay. Where is this? What am I looking at? Let's look at the beach, guys. Let's look at the beach. I want to go down beach. Ooh. All right. I think I dropped myself in the wrong place, guys. I'm gonna be honest. I did not drop myself in the right place. Right here. Beach. Beach. Guys. Pog for the beaches. Mrs. Sigma loves the beach, guys. Mrs. Sigma loves the beach. I am Ken. My job is the beach. Wow, beautiful stuff, guys. Nice clear water. Let's see if this could load the video in clear view. Come on, YouTube. Come on. Come on. All right. All right. Pictures are probably better. Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. The website works well. If the website works well, I'll be chilling on that beach constantly. Oh man. I mean, anybody could go to the beach, right? It should be public property. Public property. All right, guys. We got some boats. You know, this sort of looks like the beach that I go to be honest. Not gonna lie. Don't got the time. Got it. And time is money. Time is money? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't like the phrase time is money anymore, guys. 1,000 miles away. Oh, poor Niso, man. Poor Niso. I feel so bad, man. You know, even though the beach is just like right near me, I barely go to it, guys. I gotta be honest, guys. I gotta be honest. I am not a beach person, but Mrs. Sigma likes the beach, so we go to a beach. Here we have a lake. Ah, I see. I see. Let me see, guys. Yeah, it looks like your normal, you know, coast place. Damn, these are tall buildings. But yeah, thanks. Letting me know where you guys are. Guys, I don't know anything about the world. Guys, all I know is about Japan, Korea. No, not even Korea. All I know, guys, is Japan. Impressive. I only know Japan, guys. I only know Japan. Hello, Don, Dokyo. What's up? I've been to Europe, like, you know, Venice, Italy, you know, small little places, but not much from there. US, yeah, I visited around the US a lot. What else? Sorry. Just checking in on my stuff, guys. Guys, just update web and gov and prompt and sys prompts. All right. Is it real time now? Is it sort of real time on YouTube? Oh, you went to Twitch. You went from YouTube to Twitch. Oh wait, you were already on Twitch. No, I was referring to this guy. This guy has came back. All right, got it. There you go. I see you now. You're like a week ago. My bad. I think my YouTube or my chat analytics analyzer, we're making some progress there. Hopefully, we'll get even more data, guys. More data. Found me. Maybe I could say like, how did they find me type of thing here. Maybe include that detail. Actually, I'll restart what? Chat now? Sure, restart now. Both. Also, could you include the detail in a tag how the viewer found me, chatter found me? They usually type it in the chat. All right, let's do that. All right, guys. Plan today is to fix some Windows bugs here and there. Fix some Windows bugs, squash those bugs. Most of the bugs are me finding them myself. No one's telling me that the bug exists, so all right. Let's see here. npm token already located in SigmaShake vault. Yeah. All right, guys. All right. So, and then Mac. Mrs. Sigma wants Mac to be done, guys. She wants Mac to be done. I spent $100 to get the license. She wants Mac to be done, guys. So we need to be done. Submitted. Send them for review. All right, let's test this version, guys. Let's test this version. Make sure it works. Make sure this works, guys. We need it to work. We're in trouble, guys. We're in trouble. Miss Sigma not gonna be happy. Not gonna be happy if this isn't ready. Okay, guys. We need this to work. We need this to work. All right, let's go. The real CEO. This is Sigma. All right, guys. Cross our fingers. Cross our fingers, guys. Cross our fingers. Come on. I forgot what bug I was trying to fix on this one. It was like the rule sync bug. The rule sync bug. Hopefully it works, guys. Hopefully it works. It's doing stuff. It's doing stuff. Oh my god, it's doing the authentication required bug again. What the heck? Oh, this is bad, guys. This is bad. Rip in the chat, guys. Rip in the chat. I am now encountering this issue when loading SigmaShake desktop. All right, guys. Sad. First time calling us chat. The chat, guys. My Sigmas. My Sigmas. My Sigmas. You know why I said chat? You know why I said chat? Because a freaking, what's his name? Payo. I already, guys, I showed Payo to some people already, but let's see what Payo does, guys. Payo. Oh. Payo. He does some funny stuff, guys. Does some funny stuff. Let's see one of his shorts, guys. Let's see one of his shorts.
Look at that. Gonzo, his name is. He's SFND. Are you la Macora? We call do la Macora, are we? I'm gonna ask him. This is Mokatos. Watch out, calm down. Mac Cora. I agree. Watch out. He's in combat. Hey, please. No. Does he has Vanish? He's insane. No way Vanish fell, poggers in the lure. Sorry, PPC, my little piece of shit. He won't be happy. No, this guy is mad, bro. Fuck you, yeah. Too, bro. Fuck you. Okay, we're gonna do the Macora. You wanna do the Macora? Oh, he declined the Macora. Wait, we're gonna do the Macora? Wait. I agree. We're gonna do the Macora? We're gonna do the Macora? You gonna do the Macora? Little piece of shit, huh? Yeah, go to the Macora. Look at that.
Alright, because that guy. He's so funny. He's funny, guys. He's funny. Sorry for the coughs, guys. Not sure. Ever since I became a streamer, I've been getting more coughs, guys. I've been getting more coughs. That's okay. We survive. Every day, guys, we survive. Guys. I thought we updated these metric rule thingies to have like spark lines and stuff. Maybe because it's running an older version, maybe. Wow, I have 232 uncategorized roles. How do I know? Oh, it's just showing all of them. Damn. So when I click on the category, it just shows like which one, right? That's good. Privilege escalation. All right, that's good. What does it say? What does it say, guys, for this role? Never fired. And re-enabling unprivileged user spaces. App armor. Okay. Kernel bugs. Okay. But it's cut off. It's cut off. It's cut off. All right. A lot of UI. Most like guys, the UI changes are really easy, guys. UI changes. I don't really care about UI. However, guys, a lot of people that aren't technical care about UI. So all that matters to me, man, is the back end. Everything works. But the front end, secondary. Yes. Wait. What's it called? Add the export vault token. Do I not have the vault token? I have one rule for front end. Don't be a resource hog or you get a boot from the root. That's funny. Let's see. Want your first aid once the tokens. Let's see. Fair check. Vaultman need to read vault v1. What is the vault admin token? How do I get the vault admin token? Still not in place. All right. We gotta figure out how to get the vault admin token. The token can be retrieved by Wrangler, right? Wrangler, oh. Just opening stream makes me cry. What do you mean? What do you mean makes you cry? All right, let's figure out why I'm unable to upload secrets. It's laggy, resource hog. Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. Especially if it's Firefox. Oh my god, it takes so much resources. Uh-oh. I get push. Get push failed. All right. Well, let's fix this other thing first. What are we working on? Oh. You need to upload the... you need to allow the AI agent, this AI agent, to read the vault admin token with a combination of SigmaShake secrets plus Wrangler. That way other sessions could get the secret value as well. All right. So weird that it worked before, but not right now. Weird. All right, maybe not with Wrangler. All right. Windows. Always trying to figure out something. All right, let's pause this. Wait for us to come up with a solution on how to get that secret. Go to our Mac. Mac. Cancel. Mac. Let's see here. What's happening? Your installation is an old build from before. That build loads the dashboard with no token. Click on the tray and click update. Okay. I think you need to just, right, open dashboard. Is that easy? Oh, it was that easy, guys. Oh my god, it was that easy. But wait. Why is the SigmaShake web SigmaShake.com desktop have this have the old version to download? All right, guys, that's confusing. I think it's been happening to the Windows one too. When I download it from the website, it's downloading the old version, so it confuses users. And so, man, I'm starting to think we should do auto update, guys, for desktop versions. I'm starting to think we do that, but it could screw me over too. I could accidentally roll out a build that like screws everybody over, considering the VibeCoding. All right, what are we doing here? Guys, I think, well, I know guys that I will pop off once I start doing YouTube videos, but I figured, but it's sort of embarrassing to pop off when your product doesn't work. I mean, I have good content as a personality, you know, and that could lift me up. But when I'm doing it in front of like, 1,000 people, and then showing my bleeding as I'm building a broken vibe-coded product, it doesn't look good, guys. It doesn't look good. We need to keep the appearance, the appearance to be professional. But it's not professional because of my eyes. You know what? I've been trying to think if I should fix it, but the blinking, the pulsing of the eyes, maybe it should just be the very small. We'll try it. I'll use some inference for it. What the heck? Oops. Don't know. All right, let's do some inference on this. For the Super Saiyan VFX service, for the eyes, could you not make it pulse to be bigger and just let it stay small?
Easiest money of my life.
Hello. Man, it just plays random regardless of if it was subscribe or view or something. Oh, we also need to improve the accuracy of that thing, guys. The accuracy of people joining is like really slow, guys. It's really slow. So by the time like I react to somebody like viewing the stream, it's already they already left, guys. They already left. For OBS chat and the sound bites, we need it to be even faster in terms of accuracy when people join the stream. Like as soon as they view, maybe like a second later, 2-3 seconds later of loading the stream, it plays a soundbite. All right. Got it. Bam. All right. Welcome. We vibe coded. $1 billion business. Welcome. All right. Where are we at, guys? Which one's this? This is the token secret vault token. And then this one is just exploring my stuff. Okay. This one is SSG. This one is system prompt. Sys prompt. All right. Let me clear this. There's an issue with pushing. Git push. Can you fix it? All right. We got 3 here, 3 there. Going back here. Checking our Mac build. Let's see here. Fix recommended. Kill the drift permanently. Make the page fast. Okay. Yes. Do that. All right. Next. From our Mac, we go to our Windows. Go to our windows. Anything else that we need to do? Let's see here. Wrangler references. All right. So until we get the secret thing rolled out, let's do another one. Make sure we get the latest for the download page. Can you make sure when users go to SigmaShake.com desktop to download the desktop version, that we always, hey, what's up? Is up coffee? That they always, pardon your French, they always get the latest version. Latest published version. Also, the website keeps showing stale versions. All right. SigmaShake. This is SigmaShake. Well, all right. Go to. Oops. What the heck's going on? My keyboard layout just switched. All right. All right. Just a few more bugs left, guys. A few more bugs left, but guys, we're running out of tokens, guys. When we run out of tokens, the stream doesn't start.